Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. What's up, everyone? Today's live is going to be a good one because I'm feeling it. So we're going to dive right in. And today I'm going to talk to you about your next level and it requiring a next level you. And I think what happens sometimes is people get super jazzed up about their next level. They get super jazzed up about their next goal, their next dream, what they're desiring, what they want to attract, what they want to manifest, the love of their life that they want to call in. People get super jazzed up at their next level and they're like, woohoo! How do I get that? Let me bring it in. That's what I want. But where we forget the rest of the sentence is your next level, that next dream, that big juicy goal that you're dreaming about requires a next level you. And this is where some people either say yes to the call or say not yet, not ready yet. So today's live, we're going to be talking about what this next level you actually means, what does it actually look like, and what is actually required, right, to get to that next level. So I've been working with big dreamers and high achievers for a long time. And I have personally been a big dreamer and a high achiever my whole life. Doing big things, going after big goals, creating my next level life, doing it in a way that doesn't make sense, overcoming fear, overcoming the limiting beliefs, moving through doubt, making bold moves. This is a part of who I am. This is a part of my identity. This is what I teach to the world. This is my work here on the planet. And when my clients come to me, or even when I'm having a conversation with someone, they're sharing with me that next level goal, that juicy dream, and they're so lit up by it. They're like, this is what I want. I feel it, like I'm so excited by it. I see it. But where I'm at right now, I just don't think it's possible, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work this year. So maybe what I'm going to do is just aim for this year. And then next year, when I have more money, when the circumstances are better, when I move to this country, when I move to that state, when I move out of this house, when I move to whatever, when my circumstances change, maybe next year, maybe then I'm going to actually be able to have what I want. All we're doing here is slowing down the manifestation process. And I used to do this, so I'm speaking always. Everything I speak, everything I teach on has always come from personal experience. I'm never just shooting shit that I hear. I'm like speaking from, I know, I understand. I've been there. I used to do this. I used to live like this. I used to base my growth off incremental growth. Like I used to be like, this is my goal, this is my dream, this is what I want to attract and manifest. I'm here, so I'll need to do this, then this, then this, then this, then this. And that's incremental growth. That's making moves based off logic. That's making moves based off the reality you see today. And let me tell you something, you may know this, but if you don't, I'm going to blow your mind right now. None of those steps are required. You don't need to have incremental growth to have a quantum leap. You don't need to do the 10-step process to get to where you want to be. Results don't take time, they take alignment. You need to just be doing the right things. You need to be in the right mindset. You need to be bold. You need to be courageous. But it can happen. And I'm not here to have my dream life be a 10-step process. I'm like, no, no, I refuse. I don't want to do that. I want to feel my next level, get excited about it, and be ready to manifest it now. Like I'm ready to bring it into my reality. So the way that we do this and not go the incremental growth process, not wait the years to get the money we want, not wait the years to have the dream life that we want or to manifest whatever we want. The way that we do this is we stop bringing our big dream into and looking at our big dream through the lens of who we are today. Bing! I don't know what these fingers are or what these hands are, but our dream, our goal, once we've identified what we actually want, once we've identified who we want to be, how we want to feel, what we want to do, what that looks like, once we get excited about it, what most people do, the common mistake, the biggest mistake that I see is they try to fit that big dream into the now. They try to bring that big dream that is super next level, that is super exciting and up there into their life as they see it today. And what this does is bring in a lot of limiting beliefs. They can't really see how this could be possible based off their life, their circumstances, and who they are today. But this is where we don't do that anymore. We know that there's a separation here. Your life as it is today and your goal and your juicy dream live on two different frequencies. And you're not supposed to fit this big juicy goal into your current reality. You're not supposed to fit it into your current reality. So we need to stop looking at it from the lens of who we are today and our circumstances today to make it possible, because that is all going to change. This is why I say your next level life requires a next level you. So I love this saying because it really just hits and wraps up everything I said into a nice little bow. But you can't do what you've always done and expect different results. And I used to do this. Again, speaking from experience, but I used to do this. I used to be like, I want a different reality, or I want to feel different in my life. I want more money. I used to feel these things. I used to feel these dreams, these energies, these frequencies, and be like, but I'm just going to keep doing what I know, and I'm just going to keep living the way I know, and hope that it comes. And that's just not the way it works. You can't do what you've always done and get different results. So what do you have to do? You have to be bold. You have to shift. You have to work on your mindset. You have to do things differently. You have to start showing up differently. You have to start making choices and decisions that are in alignment to your next level goal. And let's just be real. This can be scary. This is scary. And most of the time, if not all of the time, you're not going to feel ready for that. You're not going to feel ready for that. Why? Because you're living in the reality of who you are today, with the circumstances you feel today, with the bank account that you see today, with the job that you have today, with the lifestyle that you live today. So of course, it's going to feel like a stretch. Of course, it's going to need a stretch. You're going to actually need to create a different reality, create a different energy in your life. And that's not going to feel super comfy. And this is where I get on big riffs and tangents about comfort zones. And if you're wanting to create a next level life, if you're wanting to have an extraordinary life, if you're wanting to shift up anything in your life, if you're a big dreamer and high achiever, we want to be as far away from the comfort zone as possible. And this is also a big reason why my clients come to me, because I am a pro at living in the uncomfort. I am a pro. I've set up camp outside of the comfort zone, and my clients come, they set up camp with me. We hang out in the uncomfort zone. But here outside of the comfort zone, anything's possible. Outside of your comfort zone, you're the creator. And whatever you want to be, do, and have is possible. But when we're in our comfort zone, when we're in the safety and comfort of our life as we know it today, our life as we see it today, we're limited in what we can create if we're looking at it through the lens of our comfort zone and who we are today. As soon as we move and shift that energy out, you're literally opening up the door to the universe. Expansion is quick. And this is why in the comfort zone, to get to your next level will require so many steps, because we're looking at it logically. When we go out of the comfort zone, we're playing with the quantum field. We're playing with energy. We're playing with you as the divine creator of your life. We're playing with co-creating with the universe. We're playing with big dreams. We're playing with a whole different realm of shit. And when you do that, when you're playing in a different realm, you're going to get different results. And they don't need to take a lot of time. As soon as you make a big, bold move, when you take a big leap, you may not feel super ready for this. And I want to be careful how I say this, because I don't want people to be like, oh my God, are you telling me to make moves before I'm ready? And now I've done something and I've messed up and I've made a mistake and I'm whatever. I don't want anyone to feel like that's what I'm telling you to do. However, what I am telling you to do, and what I am telling you, is your next level, the goal, the big dream is possible for you. It's available for you. but it will require a next level you. So whatever your next level you is, that's up to you to tap in and find out. This is also where mentorship is like, this is where mentorship is the key. This is why people pay a lot of money to be in an energy and in a container with a mentor who has what they want and who has been where they are. When you are working with someone who has been where you're at and has navigated the energy, the emotions, the limiting beliefs, overcome the fear, has navigated these feelings, emotions, and moved through them, gained the wisdom, had the experience, and got the result again and again and again and again. This is where you quantum leap, because when you start working with a mentor or having someone in your life that can guide you and be there for you and support you and be like a stable, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of like a house frame and a stable pole. I don't know. That can be like a backbone to your big juicy goal. This is where you speed up, you accelerate your manifestation process, because you're now not just living life with you and your own thoughts and your own beliefs. You're now living life with someone who has already been there, already done it, has the advice, has the guidance, has the skills, and is helping you every step of the way. So something like when you're feeling the limiting belief, when you're feeling the doubt, you have someone there to be like, this is what you need to do. This is how you're going to overcome that. This is how we're going to shift the energy. And instead of sitting in that limiting belief for days, weeks, months, years, you overcome that, you move that energy, you get to the other side of that in minutes. And this is why mentorship is so important, so crucial. But that actually wasn't the point to my life today. So let's keep going. The next level requiring the next level you. Let me get back on my thought process here. What's the message that's coming through right now? Okay, so when we take a big leap, when we take a big, bold move in alignment that is in alignment to what we want to be, do, and have, something really special happens. Something really magical unlocks in the universe. It's almost like the universe sees that big, bold move and is like, here's your reward. Ding, 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 ding. And I guess speaking from experience is my one line that I love to say today, but speaking from experience, after every decision I've made to make a move, to make a big, bold move, to take a leap of faith, to jump without seeing the net, to just jump into the deep end and hope I swim, every time I've done this, what I've met on the other side is everything I wanted. What waits for me on the other side of that fear is my new life, is my goal, is my dream, is my next level. And it is so fucking rewarding. And it is so extraordinary, because I heard a mentor once say this, and I don't remember who it was, so I can't give the exact credit, but if you never leap, no, how did she say it? If you don't leap, you will never know the net. Meaning, if you don't just jump, you will never know, you will never realize that there is a net there to catch you. And this is what stops so many people from actually going ahead and giving themselves the life that they truly deserve, because this is required. This is required, and it's scary as hell. You guys, these filters on Instagram, I just caught a little glimpse of my face and I was like, whoa! These filters on Instagram are so next level, but hey, it's 10 a.m. on a Saturday, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of need the lash and the lip plump of this filter, so I'm going to rock with it, but damn, I look like I have a full face. Okay, so here's where I want to wrap up. Here's what I want to leave you guys with. Every time that I make a big, bold move, I see why it's so important. And I'm going to give you an example of one, a really big one actually. Before I make the move, this is my process. Yeah, let me do that. Let me take you through my process. This is my process. I feel into my next level, and not intentionally, sometimes I do. Sometimes I sit intentionally and journal and think and visualize and do my thing. But other times it just comes to me. I just am like, I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more. I want more. I want to have more. I want to be more and do more. And I'll get into this vibe. And After that, very shortly after that, something will pop up, an opportunity will come up, an idea will come up. It could be invest in the mentor. It could be join the program. It could be post something on Instagram. It could be share something with your clients. It could be an offer that I get a download for. Like something will come up that'll scare me. That'll be like, oof, that's a stretch. I don't know. And it happens every time without fail. Like literally every time without fail. I feel this. Like I've thought about the thing and then the universe presents me with an opportunity. And it's up to me to then choose, am I basing my choice off logic, through the lens of who I am today? Or am I going to base my choice of how I move in this moment off who I want to become, who I am becoming, the dream life I am creating, the life that is unfolding for me? Everything I know that is coming my way. Do I want to make a move based off that energy or based off who I am today, what I know to be true today, and what I feel is true today? Because let's be real, like nothing's really true. We can feel into different truths at any point in time. So I'm presented with this opportunity, and most of the time, I like to say, most of the time, I take the leap. I move. I make a big, bold move. And why I say most of the time is sometimes this shit is so tricky. Sometimes we rationalize why we're not going to make the move. And we literally make it make sense. And I've done this with a few different things. Not necessarily big things, but I've done this with a few different things, like little things like posting something on social media or putting an offer out there or creating something. I've done that with like, you know what, let me not do it now. I'm going to do it in like 2 weeks because that'll make me feel better. That'll mean this circumstance will be in place, yada, yada, yada. And I'll rationalize it. And then when I eventually do it, I'm like, damn it, I played small. Ugh, caught myself. But most of the time when it's a big, bold move, I'm pretty good at feeling it, being like, is this what's required? Feeling into the excitement. Is it a yes or a no in my energy? Not in my current reality. Is it a yes or a no in my energy? And then making the move. So this is how I live my life. This is how I live my life, but this is how I get the results that I get. This is how I live my life. This is how I navigate my life. This is how I constantly manifest epic shit in my life. This is how I constantly level up in my life, push my boundaries, get to the next phase, grow, evolve, become. This is how I do this so fast, is because I constantly do this. I don't let myself get comfy and be like, this is safe, this is nice. I am constantly pushing the boundaries. I'm constantly going to the next level. Why? Because I deserve what's on the other side of it, and also I want what's on the other side of it. I'm excited for my next level. I want to have the new things. I want the next level life. That next level life, that vision for that next level life is more exciting to me than my current reality. And when I'm more excited about what's to come, I can't help but make big, bold moves in alignment to that vision, because I've been doing this work for a while now. I know how this goes. I know how this game is worked. I play this game with the universe all the time. I feel it. I get the opportunity. I choose it. It comes. And it's scary as hell. This is also why I have a mentor. I'm supported every step of the way because I don't do this shit by myself. I need the support. Let me reframe. I don't need the support. I desire the support. I want the support. So I invest in the support for myself to help me get to where I want to go. There's one example I'm going to share with you guys today that was my biggest, like, oh my God, what am I doing? Have I lost my damn mind? This is so intense. This is so crazy. But what happened on the other side of this was like, duh, of course. So, last year in November, I wasn't working with a mentor. I wasn't in a mastermind or anything. I was in a long-term membership, which I still am, with another mentor. And then my current mentor now put out a year-long mastermind, which, if you don't know what a mastermind is, it's basically like private coaching in a small, intimate group setting. So you have access to a mentor, like however they've structured it. My mastermind is like, you have access to me 5 days a week. You get to talk to me, ask me questions. We do live calls. You're very supported. You also get access to all the courses through the year. So my mentor put out a year-long mastermind, and I was like, dang it. I feel it. Like, I know this is the right move for me. And I just declared like a big, like, next level for myself. Like, I just did like a full journal situation. I was like in it, writing my next level, writing who I want to be, writing the vision for my business, writing the vision for my life, feeling into it, like doing all the things. doing all the damn things, because I do the work, you guys. I teach it, but I also do the work. And then I got presented with this opportunity, and I could feel it in my body that it was like a fuck yes. Like, it was such a zing. I was like, shit. And here's what's funny. It's like, once you feel this, once you see the next level being the opportunity present itself to you, you like can't unsee it. You like can't just pretend you didn't feel it. And then it bothers you. It like bubbles up inside of you until you make the decision to go for it. Like, I couldn't unsee the opportunity. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't pretend. I tried to pretend that this wasn't for me. So she presented me with a year-long mastermind, and it was $45,000. $45,000. And I was like, I think I've lost my mind. And I'd also just spent $20,000 on a year-long membership with another mentor a month earlier. Actually, 2 months earlier. So I was already like, am I going to do this? But I literally couldn't unsee it, you guys. Like, the feeling in my body, my intuition was like, if you don't take this, like, I don't know what to tell you. Whatever you declared in that journal is ready for you. It's here. Like, it's literally right here. This is the universe talking to me. It's literally right here. And you have the option to say yes and be presented with your next level, or you can play small, do the incremental growth, go through your little steps, let your next goal take years, months, whatever you want, or you can quantum leap, you could say the yes, you can make a big bold move, you can do what you know what you want to do, you can do what you know is the right move for you, and get the result. Up to you, girl. Universe just spat some truth at me. So I thought about it, but I already knew it was a yes, like for realsies. I already was like, yeah, it's an absolute yes. I just need to sleep on it. So I slept on it. I woke up. My whole body was like pulsing with excitement. I was like so scared, you guys. Like, I don't think I've ever been that overwhelmed in my life. And I've done a lot of weird, crazy next level shit. Like moving to another other side of the planet. Moving from Australia to LA at 19 by myself, teaching myself to drive on the other side of the road, starting a life in another country. I've done a lot of crazy, scary shit, but this took the cake. This took the cake. I was scared. I was scared of like, what if I don't live up to this? What if I fuck this up? What if I make a mistake? What if I do this and I can't handle it? What if I regret this? What if I can't do it? What if I make this commitment to me, my next level, my business, and my business's next level, and I can't do it? Like, there was so many fears, you guys. Like, it was unbelievable. It was loud. It was loud in here. And I woke up the next day, and I already knew it was like a hell yes in my body. Like, I was already like, there's no way I am not going to say yes to this opportunity. Talk to my fiance about it. Thank the Lord, this man loves me so deeply and trusts me so deeply that he questions me sometimes. He'll be like, babe, like, you just like invested, that's a lot of money, are you sure? Like, he'll question me. And here's one thing I will say: when I know, and no one's decision will deter me from my yes. Like, no one, even my man, and I love him so much. No one's decision. Once I know something is for me, like, I'm going to do it. And I have that discernment for myself, and no one else can change my decision once I'm a yes on something. So even if he didn't approve, which he would never not, but even if he didn't approve of my next level and this choice that I was going to make of investing $45,000 into a mentor, I was going to do it anyway. So he like questioned me on it. And then I literally was like to him, I spoke to him. I was like, I don't know why, babe, but this is it. Like, I'm doing this, and I know it's crazy, but I know what actually gets me is I was like, who am I going to be by this time next year? By next November, who am I going to get to be? Who am I going to be if I do this, and if I commit to this, and if I show up for myself like this, and if I live like this, and if I make choices like this, and if I show up in this way, who am I going to be this time next year? And that thought, you guys, was my driving force. That thought was like a fuck yes. Like, there's no way I'm not doing it. So I made the decision. I made the payment. I had to call my bank like multiple times because my bank was like, you're not sending that amount of money. Absolutely not. And I was like, please open my account. I know it's not fraud. Trust me. I wish it was. It's not fraud. It's me sending money. So I had to call my bank a few times, and then I paid the money. And it was the best day of my life. I should share that recording, actually. I sent a voice note to my mentor's assistant who I was sending the payment to, and I was like, crying. I was like, I'm so scared, but this is the best day of my life. I believe in myself this fucking much. Like, holy shit, I believe in me this much. And it was so cool. Like, it was a really special day. It was a big day. Now, the whole point to my story is I made this decision. I fucking showed up. I did the thing. I went there. I made the investment for me, in me. I believed in myself that much. I did it. 3 days later, I had a $31,000 day in my business. That was the biggest quantum leap I had experienced to date. And it was like, of course, like I felt my next level. The opportunity got presented to me. I fucking rose above. I overcame the fear. I overcame the limiting belief. I said yes to my next level. I took a big, bold move that made no fucking sense to who I am today. But that's not the point. It shouldn't make sense to who I am today, because I'm not trying to be who I am today in my current reality. I'm trying to be my next level in my next level reality. And to get there, I need to make big, bold moves. I need to do the things that scare me. I need to show up differently. I need to take action differently. And I did. And the result came fast. So going back to what I said earlier in this live, incremental growth, or choosing to just say yes to your next level. Choosing to be like, I don't need to wait. I don't need to wait a year. I don't need to wait till all of these circumstances are perfect for me. I get to decide my next level is here. I get to decide my next level is, I deserve my next level. I get to decide I'm excited, I'm ready for it. And so it is. And that's what I did. And that was the result. I had a $31,000 day 3 days later. And I celebrated for like a week. Actually, I still celebrate that. I still journal and be like, oh my God, yay. So that is my big, long riff. This is actually a long live on making the big, bold moves, because your next level requires a next level you. And you got this. You can do this. Whatever your biggest dream is, whatever you're dreaming of, is possible for you. Is possible for you. And if you don't believe that, start surrounding yourself with people doing big things. Start surrounding yourself and putting yourself in an environment where people are doing extraordinary things, because it expands your belief in what's possible. Because if it's possible for someone else, it's possible for you. And this is how I got to where I am today. I didn't just start making moves like this. I started to put myself in rooms and environments where big things were going on. Big lives, big expansion, big investments, big income brackets. Like, I started to put myself in rooms where I was exposed to this and seeing this, and I saw so much evidence of this possible. And I started to believe more and more that it's possible for me. And this is how I got here. By showing up before I was ready, by putting myself in the rooms before I felt like I should be in those rooms. And that this isn't the way for everyone, but this is the way that I like to move, because I deserve the life that I desire. I deserve it, and I know that now. I didn't used to know that, which is why I didn't have results like this on a regular basis. But now that I do know that, I know that whatever I desire is for me. Period. No questions about it. It's just a matter of me getting my energy behind it. It's just a matter of me getting my belief behind it. It's just a matter of me shifting my mindset, overcoming the limiting beliefs, overcoming the fear, talking to my mentor, getting the support, feeling into it, holding the excitement, and making moves. And yeah, that's my life. That's what I teach. That's what this whole concept, this whole topic is very much what I coach my private clients on, and what we talk about deeply in my mastermind. It's this work. This is the work, the energy work, the mindset work, the belief. This is the work we do. And my private coaching is open right now at the time of this recording. I think I only have 2 spots left for the Dream Accelerator, which is my private coaching. And then my mastermind, the Elevate Mastermind, is a year-long container. Like, you can join for the entire year. You can spend 12 months with me at this level, having these conversations, being guided like this, and living your life in this energy. So that's available for anyone who's interested in the Elevate Mastermind. You can also join for 3 months into the Elevate Mastermind, like a 3-month plug-in, or join for the whole year and just do life with me. And my private coaching is same thing. You can join for 3 months, 6 months, or a year. It kind of depends where you're at. Also depends on what goal you have and where you're at with that goal and what the results you're looking for. If you're wanting an accelerator, if you're like, this is a specific goal, let me just hit this, I'm ready for this, I'm already kind of on the way, but I just want to accelerate there, I want to get my mindset on board, I'm ready to quantum leap, then we can do it in 3 months. We can fucking do it in 3 months, let's ride. But if you're like, I'm ready, I want to do life, I want to level up my life, I want everything in my life to upgrade, and I want to take the time and space to calibrate and integrate and become the next level self, then let's do a year. Then we do a year together. So you're welcome to DM me about either the Elevate Mastermind or private coaching. And at the time of this recording, there's space in both. So both are currently open and available. But if you message me at a time where there's not, there'll probably be a wait list. But anyway, that is me for this Saturday. I'm going to go live my best life this weekend as always. And if this resonated with you, if you felt inspired by this, comment below. I love hearing from you guys, sliding my DMs. You know the deal. All right. Love you guys. Bye.